Hello and welcome back to another one of my Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. Today I'm going to be going through 5 of the first 5 stolen hats that you can find in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm also going to be zooming out a bit more on the last found hat that we looked at because I didn't zoom out before, and you didn't really get to see where it was, I don't think. So yeah, let's get right into that, and let's jump into the first 5 hats, or stolen hats first of all, and then I'll show you the location of the last found hat that I didn't fully show off to you because yet again I didn't zoom out, and then we'll do the 5 stolen hats. So right, let's just quickly remind you of what the found hat it was. It was this miner's hat right here, and now you will join us with the miner's hat location. Bye. Okay, here it is. This is the miner's hat location. It is just here, northwest of Strawberry, I suppose. There you go, just below the E in West Elizabeth, where Strawberry is. Just here, zooming in now, showing you where it is. In this cave, if you on the outside of it, you can like pull this dynamite thing down, boom, explode the entrance, go through the windy tunnels, and then yeah, that's your hat to keep. The miner's hat is right there. There you go. We've also a miner's knife or something. I forget what the knife is, but there's also a knife there with the guy's dead body that you'll find him with. So there you go. Right, let's get into the first 5 stolen hats. Okay, here we go. The classic raccoon hat is the first one. Second one that we're going to be looking at is the worn flop hat. Third one is the Homburg hat. The fourth one is the Panama fedora hat. And the fifth one is the cattleman hat. So let's start off with the classic raccoon hat and where to find it. Yes, again, your eyes are not deceiving you. It is in Valentine. It is in a town. It is right here. It is in the saloon. It is owned by this old fart that you have to beat up, whack his hat off his head, and then you get to keep it forever. And then it saves to your wardrobe. So there you go. Find the old man with a scruffy beard with a classic raccoon hat in. Shouldn't be that hard. Just have a look around the bottom of the saloon. If it isn't there, then you might have to go back as Arthur, which I'm pretty sure you won't have to do because he will be there. Okay, moving on to our next hat, which is the worn flop hat. Hope you like these transitions, by the way. I thought it'd be something new. From black, whoosh, all the way back up again. Right, the worn flop hat. This one is found just around Emerald Ranch. It is owned by, it's pretty hard to get hold of anyway, I think, because it's only owned by like one guy that sometimes comes around here with his horse in Emerald Ranch. So let's go and see where it is, shall we? Yep, so we're here in Emerald Ranch. Where I found it was he was literally coming along this road right here on his horse, I'm pretty sure, or maybe just like leading with his horse. I can't quite remember. He's wearing quite bright clothes, I think, like bright yellow trousers or something. Not too sure by now. But yeah, if you have a strong, keen look around, it took me a couple of in-game days to try and find this guy. Finally found him. It was great. So there you go. That's how to find that hat. One flop hat. You're welcome. Right, now for the next hat on our list, it is the Homburg hat, which can be found around Strawberry, I'm pretty sure. And also, it is way easier to get in Saint-Denis, even though you might get a bit more of a wanted level, seeing as this hat can be got on a stagecoach, randomly around Strawberry. I find it much easier to find it in Saint-Denis, so I'll show you both of the locations and where to find them, and hopefully you'll be able to find them. I'm pretty sure that you will, because they're not that hard. This one isn't that hard to find. It's just around where Saint-Denis is, so yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this hat is just around this road over here in Strawberry if you were trying to find it the hard way, which I would not suggest because it isn't the easiest way. But hat collectors like myself have found it along this road um, in a stagecoach or the rider of the stagecoach up and down this road where I was then. I found it way easier to try and find them in Saint-Denis, but if you are near Strawberry, have a go, try and find it there. Yeah, again, if you're in Saint-Denis, much easier to try and find it. If you literally just watch a show, there'll be tons of people sitting around in the show, won't there, right? And this is what you do. You keep an eye out for the person that is wearing that hat. Blue ribbon around it, black hat, little divot in the middle of the top of it, and then you just follow them out when they're leaving, secretly kill them when they're like either going down a small corridor or there's no one really around you. Watch out for police officers and stuff around Saint-Denis because they're violent AF, and yeah, collect that hat. It's all yours. All that gouda. Right, moving on to the next hat. Okay, sorry about the noise in the background. There's people talking outside a bit, if you can hear that. Anyway, but our next hat is the Panama Fedora hat. Pretty sure that's how you say it. Right, and this is where you find it. Okay, so this hat is down here in Rhodes, where the post office is. What you do, basically, you will be either around on this little step, these steps over here, well, standing on the, I don't know what I'm saying, it's just, he's above the steps, he's on the little porch thing, right, or it's either right where here is, just behind the thing, leaning against this wall right about here. That's where I managed to find him, I'm pretty sure. Not a great memory, seems it was a while ago, but yeah, there you go. That's where that one is. If you just look around the post office area, around here, in through here, this little waiting area here, you have to find them. There's also a lot of hats around here in Rhodes. There's about 4 more hats that you can basically find in Rhodes. Like Hansburg as well, there's about 3 hats there. So some places they're a lot crowded. Like the Cattleman hat also, there's other 2 hats that you can get in the same locations, and there's like 3 locations for the Cattleman hat, the rodeo hat, and the what's the other one, the rodeo hat. So there you go. Right, let's move on to our last hat of the day. Whew. Okay, and so we find ourselves on the last hat of the day. Sadly, that's to come to an end. I can only do 5 hats a day, otherwise it would be very tiresome and boring and annoying for me because of all this stopping recording and all that back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Right, so here we go, last hat of the day, Cattleman hat. Right, here we go. So you can either find the hat around here, where also the rodeo hat and the cutter hat is located here. I might have not said the cutter hat last time, I might have just said rodeo and rodeo again, which would have been a bit awkward. I can't quite remember. I'm sorry about that if I did. But yeah, it's just around here. There's like a guy in his little house, I'm pretty sure, and one of the hats will spawn there, either the rodeo hat or the cutter hat or the cattleman hat. So there you go. Right, next location. Let me find it, and I'll be back with you in a second. Right, let's travel together for this one. Now then, it is all the way down here below the N in New Hanover, below the T in the Heartlands, below the I don't know, next the N and the K in Flat Neck Station. Anyway, it's just here. You bust into this guy's house, and you'll either get the cut hat, rodeo hat, or the Catman hat. Pop it on your head. There you go. Keep it. It's yours forever. Yeah, again. Right. I think there is also a third location. I know. Crazy. Right. Let's show you the last location. Right. So I've done a little research now, and I'm not too sure whether it is. I don't think there is another location really, but I think it's in that field that you find the scarecrow hat in there. I can't quite remember where that was. So if you want to check out that video, then you might as well go ahead now. But yeah, just use those two locations, load them in, out, in, out, in, out, shake it all about, and you'll be able to find all the free hats. You're welcome. Right. Goodbye, everyone. You have a good day. It's your boy, Reese Firth. Jesus Christ. Your boy, Reese Firth, signing off. Bye. Have fun. Have a good day. Peace. Love. Fucking whatever. No, have a good day though. Stay safe and live good, I suppose. Bye.